Hey, Hannah, how you doing?
Hello, how are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Really good. So
Hey.
exciting news today. We got a date for Vengeance.
Friday the 13th.
I mean, it's aptly appropriate, right?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. I got a bunch of questions, so we've got 10 minutes. I better start cracking.
Okay.
Um, so when season four wrapped, did it feel like you had to tie up that part of your life, or did you always know in your heart of hearts that Wynonna would always be back?
Mm. Uh, you mean us as people, not
Yeah.
obviously, yeah, okay. Um, I think I had kind of like self-preservation said like, okay, that's it. And I was like, one day I will have to move on. I had since the beginning was like kind of preparing myself and be like, just don't get too attached. One day you're gonna have to move on. And as season four happened and I was like, okay, well, this is it was gonna happen sometime. Here it is. Um, so then when I think we kept getting calls about like, we're still fighting, I was like, okay, but I didn't want to let myself um, get too hopeful and then just be let down. So for me, yeah, I had as a self-preservation, mostly kind of, I think, given up hope.
I'm a yes and a yes. I think it's the first time that's ever happened to me. I definitely kind of remember saying goodbye to the character because we ended so perfect, and you and I ended the way we ended,
Yeah,
which never happens. We were on that
totally.
bike. That was our last scene together.
Yeah,
I was hanging on you in the back of the bike. It was sunny. It was,
beautiful.
which we don't get when we were filming.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was there and crying and saying goodbye, and it just felt like I remember telling myself, you gotta be ready to say goodbye to this guy. But then a part of me literally woke up the next day and was like, this isn't over. This is Wynonna Earp, man. I've always kind of known that it was gonna just keep going. Um, so I'm a yes and a yes, oddly enough.
Yeah, that makes sense. What did you expect the Earpers to react like when they heard the news of the special, and did we live up to your expectations?
Tim.
Yeah, this has been kind of my favorite thing of talking about was just when we got the call. I thought of you guys immediately. It's like even when I saw your name on the list,
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, you're talking to Herpers today. This is amazing." I mean, yes, you're an interviewer, a professional, and all these things, but you know what I mean. You're a Herper.
This is my first official interview. I was like, well, this I am honored.
Hey, so I'm happy. It should be because I think it's how long, many years we know each other now? I've loved this show. I've
8 years?
eight
Long time.
long time. So yeah, it's just fitting. I was so happy that you guys were getting more. That was like my initial reaction. I didn't think about I get to be Doc again or I get to see Mel again. I said, holy shit, the Earpers are gonna lose their minds. This is gonna be the best thing ever. I couldn't wait for us to post on the socials. And then when it did, the coolest thing ever was just I don't think Tubi was ready for the engagement of Wynonna Earp and what the Earpers are. And you guys just exploded and it was magical.
Yeah, I don't think they could have ever realized quite how loud our fandom is. But that's good. It's good for them to see as well.
But
Mhm.
also kind. Like I remember someone sending me a message from Tubi being like, really nice. Like they're kind people. Like the interactions have been like uplifting, which is unusual on social media.
That's true. Nice change.
Yeah.
So if you had to rename Vengeance, what other names do you think would be suitable? Like if you had to rename the special? I'm going for random questions because I feel like you might have had quite a lot of the same questions. I'm going for random people.
Can I use a title of emojis only?
Ooh.
Yeah, okay.
An emoji title for Wynonna Earp the movie? Let's do the rainbow emoji. Let's do the family emoji. Let's do the heart emoji. Gotta have the cowboy emoji. And let's have a skull emoji.
Okay. I would do fire and ice.
Ah, good.
Which may make more sense to Tim than to anyone else, but it's our gum. It's our gum. So we would always get brought fire. I wanted this to turn into a commercial for this company, but anyway, the fire brand and the ice
They
brand.
deserve it. They're Dentine.
They have done a lot of work for us. And so we would eat one of each together. But then also it's like we've shot in the ice, but there was a lot of fire. Yeah.
It gets hot. Okay, good to know.
Game of Thrones might have a problem with us taking that title, but other than that, we're good.
We're good. We're good. So as I host Tea and Biscuits, the UK after show, what drink and snack would you recommend that I drink and eat for when I watch the special for the first time? What should everyone be clinging to? What do you think we all need? Like, what's your go-to snack for this?
Okay. Tim, oh my God, you know food.
Oh, what are we doing? I mean, listen, I thought the answer was so obvious. It's just whiskey and tacos, but everyone can feel free to do what they want, but it's pretty on brand. I think you
Yeah.
definitely have a shot of whiskey at the beginning, get yourself hyped, get your tacos out, some carnitas, carne asada, get into it. The show's amazing. And then you're gonna be looking for that bottle of whiskey towards the end too.
Touche.
Good, good. Okay, so I've got time for one final question. We're going a bit abstract. So a lot of people have asked you to describe vengeance in one word, so I'm going to change it up a little bit. What colours would you use to describe the aesthetics of the film?
Oh. Oh, for me, it would be blue and red. And that's not just because of the fire and ice thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say white and black.
Perfect.
Oh, I want to talk to you about this after.
Just to start a conversation. Oh, that's great. So thank you very much for talking with me today. And we all look forward to seeing Vengeance on the 13th.
Hey, it was great today. Hopefully I get to see you sometime next year.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood.
Oh,
You make it over the pond or I make it the other way, whichever.
amazing.
Thank you so much, Hannah.
No problem. Thank you.
White and black.